Okay. Hey everyone, Dom here. I wasn't sure if this was working or not, but I guess it is. Oh, there's the timer. I was looking for that. Yeah, I can tell this isn't my usual setup, so I'm not sure how the sound's going to be on this. If it sounds wonky, it's because I don't have my microphone and stuff here. Anyway, I'm also going to be looking to the side here a lot because the camera's here, but the picture's over here, so whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I just got finished seeing Dawn of Justice, and I get a five minus maybe. It's this. I'll try not to give up away too much, but it has a lot of problems. It has a lot of problems. Spoiler alert now, so just in case, that's my rating, 5. It's an average movie. Wasn't great. Wasn't completely awful, but that is what it is. Take it and leave it. Details. It wasn't a train wreck I thought it was going to be. I can't give it that. I expected a mishmash of gob of crap mixed together trying to get this Justice League movie together, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad. The beginning moves really fast and it's very confusing. Even if you're paying attention to details, you're like, wait, I don't understand why this. I don't understand that. And then it's tied up at the end. But by then, you pretty much forgot just about everything that happened in the beginning because everything goes by so fast. It's like, So, the, it's Watchmen. it's Watchmen all over again. I've come to accept the fact that anything that Zack Snyder does related to superheroes, you're just going to see Watchmen. That's just the way it is. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just going to be... He can do Fantastic Four. You know what you're going to see? You're going to see Watchmen. That's just how he is. He doesn't know how to film anything any other way. But it has a lot of problems. It has a lot of problems. One of the things is... What can I give away? That's in case you want to... Actually, it's not what can I give away. It's where to start. Well, it takes place 2 years. 2 years after a year and a half. Not 2 years. A year and a half. 18 months. A year and a half. It takes place a year and a half after the battle of Kryptonian. Blah blah blah. And Superman's been running around doing his thing. Some people like him. Some people don't. And at one point in the movie, he has a dilemma of whether he should not be Superman. They also got the time wrong too because they say 18 months, but then when he has this dilemma, he says it's been 2 years. So even they don't know what the time period is in this. But here's the thing. It's been a year and a half. Why is this just now coming into question? Why is he just now having these issues about whether or not he should sue Superman? Why are people just now having issues of whether or not he should be running around? This shouldn't have been established in the first 6 months. A year and a half later, pretty much everyone's really used to him doing whatever he's doing. And these issues would have came up before and it would have been resolved. So the fact that they decided to have this happen a year and a half to 2 years later is unbelievably stupid. Especially the fact that he's debating on whether or not, I don't know if I should be Superman or not. The people don't like me, but then some people love it. It's 2 years? 2 years? You decided to go through this dilemma? No. This would be a problem within the first 6 months. Not to mention he hasn't talked to any government in that 2 years. He's just been flying around doing shit. So that was a problem right there. Then you have Lex Luthor. Oh God, was Lex Luthor a problem? I tried to give it a chance. I tried. Lord knows I tried. I was sitting there in the theater and I was trying. But they made him the Joker. Yeah, he's crazy. He's insane. That's all there is to it. He's insane. He's a genius, but he's insane. And I tried to move past. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're sitting there, you're like, oh yeah, Lex Luthor's like, oh, he's doing this stupid, goofy shit, and you're just like, you're just shaking your head. And this isn't from a comic book standpoint. This is from the fact that this isn't from a fan standpoint, this is from the fact that you've seen the same stupid fucking character in every goddamn superhero movie. That's where it stems from. You know, they had a chance to have a unique character, which is Lex Luthor. He's a unique character. He's rich, he's powerful, but he wants more power. And he'll do anything to get as much power as he can. That's a unique character, and they had a chance to do that, but they decided to go to the same fucking character we see in every goddamn superhero movie, which is the guy is fucking insane. Not everybody is fucking insane. What else? I'm sure everyone's seen the Doomsday. He didn't look as bad as it did in the commercial. They sort of fixed it midway through the fight. By the way, the end is the best. The end is the best part of the whole fucking movie. It's the best part of the whole movie. Yes, I'm jumping around. I'm telling you right now, I would. Well, no, I wouldn't. I would go see it again in a matinee. No, I wouldn't. If I would buy a ticket at a matinee theater and show up in the last half hour just for the end fight. That's how good it was. I mean, it was really, really the best part of the whole movie. You think, oh, you know, it's supposed to be the best part of it. Not really. The movie's supposed to keep you entertained and intrigued and involved throughout the entire movie. It should entice you as it's going through the story. And then, bam, giant climax. And you'll be sitting there like, oh, wow, that was a really good movie. No. You'll just be like, you know what? That end was the best part. That end was great. It's kind of like, you know what it's like? It's like the Hulk movie. You know? The Hulk movie, sort of like the Hulk movie. The Hulk movie was just straight trash. This movie was okay. But like the Hulk movie, the Hulk scene's in the best part of that movie. Like, if you sit there on TV, you watch it on your DVR, and you just fast forward through all the other stuff and just go to the Hulk scenes and watch the Hulk tear up shit, you think it was the greatest movie ever. This is kind of the same, you know. You go right to the end, you think this is the greatest movie ever. The end was great. The fight, the choreography, the cinematography, the imaging. I mean, it was great. It was the rest of the movie that was the problem. And then I'm saving the best for last. Okay, so what else is that? What was good about the movie? Let's mix it up. What was good about the movie? The imagery was good. But then as Zack Snyder, you know, everything he does, looking at it is just amazingly awesome. Camera angles, lighting, mood, you know, just perfect. I mean, there wasn't a single scene when I was just like, oh, this is. I think there was one bad cut though. I think there was a really bad edit. I don't know, maybe I blinked, but it was like it's just insignificant. This is for someone like me who's into the technical stuff and notices these things. There was like one spot. There was like a bad edit, like. There's this cop walking, and 1 minute, he's here, and then all of a sudden, he's here, and all of a sudden, he's here, then all of a sudden, he's here. Like, you don't see him move, it's just here, and then next thing he's here, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I blinked, but it was just like really weird, but I don't think I did, because my head jumped back, like, what the hell just happened just there? So I think there was like this one really bad edit. But anyway, good things about the movie. Besides the symmetry, besides the camera work, and besides looking at it, besides it being pretty, is what I'm trying to say. What else was good about the movie? Wonder Woman had good casting. Wonder Woman was a good casting. Superman was a good casting. Ben Affleck's acting was good. It was good. The problem with Ben Affleck is his face. I'm not saying he's ugly, okay? But the thing about Ben Affleck, he has this face where whenever he does something, whenever he tries to express an emotion, his face ends up looking weird. Like if he does a shock face, he he goes, he got this weird, and it's not his acting. It's just the way his face looks. So when he tries to do it, he tries to do like a shock. There's a scene where he's supposed to look shocked and afraid, but it looks so goofy. I had to hold in my laughter, and it's just his face. He just has this face that makes odd facial expressions, and sometimes they're good. But when you're playing Batman, you're supposed to have this serious face, and you look and you see this weird, goofy bottom mouth and some odd expression that shouldn't be there. It's just off. And there's nothing you can do about it except, cast a different person. But his acting was fine. Yeah, and I had no problem with his acting. It's just those facial expressions. He has the worst facial expressions I've ever seen on a human being. So, yeah, but, his acting was good. His acting was good. I don't think Zack Snyder actually understands Batman, like, at all. And this is the worst part about the movie. I don't think he understands Batman at all. I don't think he's ever read a Batman comic. I think maybe, unless he read Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, and that's the only thing I can think of that would sort of like this Batman. But this guy was fucking awful. I mean, this Batman was written horrible. And I understand wanting to change a character and make it dynamic, make your own interpretation. But there's certain things you don't do, because then it's not Batman. For instance, in this version, Batman's a fucking murderer. I'm serious. This man murders people in cold blood. I shit you not. This man ran over 2 people with his fucking car. And I don't mean, bam, he hits them. He ran them over. They were underneath the Batmobile. And I'm just like, so Batman's just murdering people left and right now, huh? Yeah, maybe Superman should stop his stupid ass. I'm like, he's literally that shocked me. He ran over 2 people and didn't care. He crushed people with cars. He blew people up, and it was just like, this isn't Batman. Like, on Batman's worst day, this would not be Batman. Batman pulled out a gun. He would still use rubber bullets. That's so that kind of threw me off for the whole movie, because I'm just sitting here watching Batman literally murder people. Not, I can't save this person because I can't get there in time, or I choose not to save you like they did in Batman Beginnings. No, he murdered people. And that just blew my mind. I'm like, do you not understand the concept of Batman at all? But then, Zack Snyder didn't understand the concept of Superman either, so there you go. So, yeah, that was really something that was just mind-boggling to me. And there was a lot of poor writing choices. Like, Batman's chasing these guys, and they're shooting fucking rocket launchers and shit at him. Superman shows up, stops Batman, but lets the guys with the fucking rocket launchers just go about their merry business. These guys are fucking rocket launchers. Why are you letting them go? You stop Batman, but you don't bother stopping them? I didn't understand that. That was just really, really poor writing. There was a lot of poor writing in this movie. A lot. But there wasn't enough to make you sit there and say this movie is awful. It was enough poor writing to be like, meh, you know. And in the end, the fight scene at the end does make up for all the bad writing. So you're just like, so you're hung up on the end, and you're like all excited and amped after that ending. But then when you get to sit down, think about it, then you start asking questions, and you're just like, eh, and then you're just like, it wasn't bad, and it wasn't great, wasn't no Captain America Winter Soldier, wasn't Avengers, it's just, Watchmen. It was just Watchmen. And just sitting there like, yeah, this part was great, this is awesome, I love this part, and then you think about the rest, and you're like, it has ups and downs. Not too high ups, but there was some ups there, and it had its downs, I don't know. So, I personally, I was amped about the ending, and then I was talking to a guy with me in the theater, and we had to, oh, by the way, there's a lot of serious costume choices in this movie. There was a lot of costume choices that was just really weird. Like, all right, I'm not giving anything away here. We all know they show images of the Justice League in there, One of the images of Justice League is the Flash. They show a future version of the Flash, and he has on this weird fucking armor that just looks. Honestly, when he first showed up and he was talking, I'm looking at him, and I thought he was Cyborg. And then I'm like, wait, Cyborg's not white, he's black. Cyborg can't go through time. But is that the Flash? Oh my god, that's the Flash. Flash looks so stupid. Wow, that was a poor costume design. Because he looked like Iron Man. He looked like Iron Man. I swear to God. He looked like Iron Man without the Iron Man helmet. He had on like a VR trooper helmet on his face. And I was just like, why does the Flash look like that? He's only there, that Flash is only there for a short second, but it's like, why did they make him look like, you know what? Whatever. Aquaman looked nice. Cyborg looked nice. That Flash was just bad. It was just really, really bad. Doomsday, we all saw the ugly Doomsdays in the commercial. They fix it halfway through the fight, so it's not as bad as you think it is. How much time is going by? Is this thing still going? Oh yeah, 17 minutes. It's not as bad as you think it is. However, my problem with the Doomsday was they made him too big. He was about twice as tall as Superman. So it literally looked like you saw Lord of the Rings. Was it Fellowship? You saw the Fellowship of the Rings. Legolas fighting the cave troll. That's what it looked like. And I couldn't understand why they decided to make him so damn big. I mean, like, it's the same thing they did with the turtles. Why did they make them so damn big? What is the point of that? Doomsday, he was taller than Superman, yes, but not twice as tall. So I'm like, yo, why is this dude so damn big? But other than that, they actually did Doomsday pretty well. He starts out looking like that ugly thing you see in the commercial, but then he turns into the real Doomsday. So it's not as bad as you think it is. But yeah, it was one of the things was too much going on. Not that it was making it confusing, it was just too much going on. There was too much going on that was unnecessary. They made this movie, really? Honestly, this movie could have been... Oh, somebody's home. My dog's about to go running. See who's at the door. There he goes. They made this movie... I think the official time was 153 minutes. Was that the official time? Yeah. So it was literally almost 3 hours. It was almost 3 hours. And a lot of that was just junk. A lot of junk. Like there's this scene where Bruce Wayne goes to Wayne Manor, and it's all burnt down. I'm like, so where's he living now? Why is Wayne Manor? That's another thing too. They say there's things that happen. You don't even know why it happens, and then you just sitting there asking questions. Like he goes to this Wayne Manor, it's burnt down. I'm like, why is Wayne Manor burnt down? Why? What? Where's he living now? Did he build another Wayne Manor? Why didn't he just rebuild it right there? Wait, wasn't the Batcave under the old Wayne Manor? So why is it just didn't make any sense. A lot of stuff in this movie was there that just didn't make sense, and it could have just completely been cut out or rewritten to shorten the length of the movie. Because Lord knows this movie did not need to be 3 hours. It's not like they fleshed out any of the other Justice League characters. It was just Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, who actually has quite a long role, does quite a lot in this movie. She hey, my brother just walked in. She actually has a lot of scenes. She doesn't have a lot of Wonder Woman scenes, but she has a lot of scenes.
You went to that movie?
Yeah, I went to that movie. Huh?
Was it a train wreck?
No. So
the train wreck actually wasn't too bad.
I'll finish. So yeah, so as I was saying, I give it a 5. It was Watchmen again.
Okay, that means this one was a train wreck. But I like Watchmen though. Everybody hated Watchmen.
So
why do you put so much emphasis on? I've seen some of the Batman scenes. How are you punching people into the ground?
Oh, that's another thing too. Like I said, I don't think he's read a Batman comic.
It looks like Super Smash Brothers.
But I'm pretty sure he played Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Knight. Because there's a lot of Batman Arkham moves in that movie. A lot of those. So I'm pretty sure he played those games. As far as reading a comic, I don't think he picked up one. So yeah, I would say go see it in a matinee. Don't pay full price. If you really want to see the imagery the way it should be, I would see it in 3D just because it's beautiful to look at. But other than that, it's a 5. It's a 5. Not too bad, not too good. If you're not into movies that's a 5, wait till it comes on cable or something. Probably better off. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do one of these again. It's been a long time since I did this before, but that's it for now. And up next is the review for this week. Later, guys.